Om Vigneshwara Potri, Om Muruga Potri. Chapter 8. The Spark that Burned Down Manmatha. When Manmatha reached the eastern gates of Mount Kailash, he saw Nandideva standing guard there. He got down from his chariot and greeted him. Manmatha, what is your mission in coming here? If you have come to meet the Lord, this is not the time for that, said Nandideva. Nandideva, I am aware of the situation obtaining here. Lord has undertaken to teach Yoganishta to the sons of Brahma. This has resulted in prolonging the sufferings of the Devas. If I am able to disturb the Lord from his yoga, he will marry Devi Parvati and a son will be born to them. Their son alone can put an end to the Devas' miseries. So I have been sent by the Devas to achieve this end. Kindly allow me to enter, asked Manmatha. For a moment, Nandideva got wild with anger when he learnt that Manmatha had come here to disturb the Lord. Next moment, he remembered his master's order to allow Manmatha alone inside. So he smiled and said, Manmatha, Lord has ordered that nobody should be permitted to enter. I suggest that you enter through the western gate. When Manmatha left, Nandideva felt sorry for him. Once Manmatha breaks Lord's Yoganishta, he will not be spared. Devas have decided to sacrifice Manmatha for their happiness, he thought. As soon as Manmatha entered through the western gate and sighted the Lord in his yoga posture, he swooned, thinking of the consequences if he acted as directed by Brahma. Rati had to wake him up, and still he was very nervous. At the same time, he heard a voice from outside the celestial abode. Indra had followed Manmatha to check if he had carried out the directives. He had persuaded Brahma and Devas also to follow him. All of them were praying to the Lord from outside the eastern gate. Gathering courage once again, Manmatha went near Lord Shiva. Shivering with fear, he took his sugarcane bow and arrows of flowers and aimed at the Lord. His arrows of flowers straight hit the Lord, and he woke up from his yoga. His anger knew no bounds. His third eye in the forehead emitted a spark that instantaneously burnt down Manmatha. Mount Kailash was surrounded by smoke. Devas were shocked to see the smoke all around. They asked Nandideva as to what has happened. Nandideva could rightly guess the cause for the smoke. With tears in his eyes, he said, knowing fully well what was to follow, Manmatha made a bold to shoot his arrows of love at the Lord Shiva. Alas, Lord Shiva in his anger has burnt him down, and hence the smoke. There was a mixed reaction for this among the Devas. On one side, they rejoiced that Lord Shiva has come out of his yoga now. On the other hand, they felt sorry for the demise of Manmatha. They expected the Lord to go in search of Devi to marry her. Rati saw a lightning like a spark from Lord's forehead, and next moment Manmatha had been reduced to ashes right before her eyes. She cried aloud for her husband. She was in tears. Devas have sacrificed her husband to achieve what they wanted. Is this a good outcome? Where are they now? She had lost her husband just as it happened before her in a jiffy. You had ruled all the worlds with your sugarcane bow and arrows of flowers. You have vowed before the sacred fire that you would never leave me alone. In order to help the Devas, you have deserted me. How will I face the other women? They may dislike even looking at me. When you were in distress, none has turned up to save you. She went on lamenting the irreparable loss that she was suffered. Lord Shiva went into Yoganishta again, as he still wanted to test the patience of the Devas. Devas were disappointed at the turn of the events, and they were further worried that the sacrifice of the life of Manmatha has also gone in vain. All of them started praying unanimously. We have surrendered to you totally, Lord. Can you still be silent? Are you not the repository of kindness? As long as you are away from Devi, the greater are our problems. Please take pity on us and come to our rescue. Lord Shiva summoned Nandideva and asked him to usher in the waiting Devas. Nandideva allowed them in and they chanted in chorus from Vedas, singing his praise profusely. With an air of innocence, Lord asked them for the reason of their visit. Indra and others again pleaded before them. You are omniscient, my lord. Devi is meditating at the foot of the Himalayas, waiting to marry you. It is high time you concede to her desire and get a son to save us from our sad plight. Your wish will be fulfilled soon. Do not fear any more, Lord said. Devas once again fell at his feet and took leave of him. Rati appeared there in tears and started presenting her pathetic plea. Lord Almighty, none has come to grieve once they approach you. Devas have been blessed by you to get what they want. My husband was their messenger and he has been unduly punished. Is that justified? Does this speak well of your abundant grace for the devotees? Calm down, Rati. None can win over destiny. Your husband is no exception to this rule. Don't grieve too much. I shall go very soon to marry Devi and then your husband also will come back to life, Lord said. Rati Devi felt consoled and left in peace. Lord Shiva called the sons of Brahma and asked them to continue yoga lessons as they were taught, so that they can attain salvation at the end. Accordingly, the 4 enlightened sons of Brahma took his blessings and left. Thank you so much. Chapter ended.